Hello guys, and welcome to Season 4 NRSL Outback Series, race number 3 here at Mosport, or otherwise also known as Canadian Tire Raceway here. But anyway, we are here for our third race of the season, and we are going to be here in Canada for this week, so it'll be our first international stop of the season as well. Joseph Nesto, Road Ringer, he is on the pole, no surprise there. Second is Benjamin Miles. Third is James Qualls. Fourth is DJ Curtis, who Qualls, by the way, is our previous race winner. Fifth is Nathan Hudson. Sixth is Kate Shervin. Seventh is Brody Talley. Eighth is Seth Cole. Ninth is James Barker. And rounding out the top 10 is Chris Louvier. And here is the rest of your starting lineup here over at Mosport. On the final row, we have Keith Batson and Austin Talley. So it'll be very interesting to see what they'll do. But the top-notch designs Dodge Challenger of Joseph Ernesto is on the pole. And like we mentioned earlier, James Qualls, who is starting third, he is your previous race winner. Though Johanna Longcar, he snapped a long winless streak. And I think that was actually his, well, NRSL-wise, his last win was race number 2 at Phoenix in the Cup Series, so ironically, almost in all, like, 60 races or something. But, good to see the 70 win. I think that was his first Outback win. Correct me if I'm wrong, Qualls. If that is, then congrats. So, for those who have known this track, this is a 2.4-mile road course. And for those who have followed series like SCS, Sony Cup Series, and a few others who've used this track before, Chris Washer 97, all that deal, you'll know how this track is. Now this is Mosport before they made it as Canadian Tire, so if you know how this version is, then it's going to be very, very interesting. And we just gave the command to fire their engines, and we'll see if anyone's going to have any problems whatsoever. So here we go. Looks like all 42 drivers are going to get moving, no problems. And that is what seems to be the case. Champion Justin Talpass is starting toward the back. Hasn't had a good start, but like to get something going here. As I had no idea what happened. Something popped up. Oh, trouble! The 22 went around us. Benjamin Miles just got the lead. Cody Lamas just got turned already, and that did not take long. Cars are in the grass. I can't tell. Oh, that's Sheldon. There's the 52. Ash Curtis in the 84. Oh, we got another wreck. Oh, it's Matt Dallio in the 19. Oh, Preston Port, who's in the top 10. Seth Cole involved. The 41 of Naughton. There's the 12 of Austin Weiner. James Barker. Oh, there goes Zachary Chambers and Austin Talley. Talley started dead last, and there's Chris Washer. Oh, and there goes Galligan, who gets clipped by Devin Becker. But no harm, no foul. Oh, my word. What are these guys on this first lap? Oh, my word. That was like 4 incidents that took place. I don't know what happened at the very beginning. Something popped up on my computer, so I don't know what happened. Matt Dallio, Preston Plord. Chris Louvier. Oh, no. Tough break for the Louvier there. Zachary Chambers is stuck in the wall. There's Seth Cole, Ash Curtis, Austin Weiner, James Barker, Austin Talley, Jessica Shelton, Levi McIntyre, Carter Fargo, Ty Naughton, Galligan, who got turned, but he's okay. No damage. There's Zachary Chambers now on pit road. Man, chaos folding. I saw the 22 was the first car I saw get turned. And how about this for Cody? He's in 7th. How is that possible? The world may never know. But Benjamin Miles gets the lead. He's looking for his first ever win in my series. We'll see what the 90 could do. But Onesto closed the gap. He's a good road course racer. Normally the NASCAR drivers that are in any series, they're normally good at those road courses, and a battle for third going on between the DJ Curtis and machine and the James Qualls machine. battling for third going on there. It's going to be very interesting to see who's going to get it. It looks like Qualls. I think he's going to get it because the advantage is going to come to him because it's on the right side. And it is going to be the case. And look at Brody Talley, Kate Shervin, and Cody Lamas catching up in a 3-car pack. Lamas nearly turning the 24 Shervin. And now Nathan Hudson coming along. He's been having such a rough week. There's the number 2 car there. He's been having little personal issues there with family and stuff as James Rucker's coming up pit road. And there's Austin Weiner. Oh, before I continue. Oh, Cody ran into his teammate. And around goes Weiner and Lamas. I saw that 12 car. I had to stop and make sure if everything was going to be okay. And unfortunately, that is not the case. Weiner just took out his teammate. Oh, and 89 of Paris ran into him. Who's going to get sent to the tire barrier thanks to Charles Jackson? Holy crap. Can it get any crazier? Holy crap. Now, can Weiner screw over anyone else? I honestly hope not. But Nathan Hudson, though, back to where I was saying for the 2. You know, he's been having some personal issues. Lost a family member there. But Nathan, you're watching this. Stay strong, buddy. We're here for you. Driving a Shore Lodge Chevrolet Camaro right now. Right now in the 8th position. He's running very well right now. Actually, well, he was 8th at the time. I think he's going to be 7th at the stripe. Let's see to be sure where he is. And, oh, he's in 6th, actually. Oh, and so Nathan Hudson running very, very well right now. Trying to look for a good race, you know, here at Mosport and stay out of trouble. But in the meantime, though, Benjamin Miles is the leader. Ty Nodden is behind. Did they just wreck a pit road? Oh, they did! Greg Jones! Steve Pollard, Alan Cavagnaro, Daytona winner. Oh my God, what the hell happened? Oh, PJ Williams, Caleb Harris. Well, Caleb Harris got turned by Charles Jackson, that's right, so... Oh my God. Oh, trouble! Henry Sanford, excuse me. Henry Sanford with a heavy issue, and he is very, very slow. While I let my dog out, we're going to keep you with the leader, so, which, if I can get to him here. There he is. It's a 3-car breakaway. Huh, that's very odd there. So, don't go. I'll be right back. But you're watching Benjamin Miles. And I'm sorry about that, folks. But anyway, Benjamin Miles is still the leader right now. You're approaching Alan Cavagnaro right there. And Ty Nott. And there's Henry Sanford. He is still smoking, and he is way off the pace. Seth Cole coming back down the pit road. Oh, Devin Becker's got damage in the 20. Huh. There's Weiner. There's James Barker. And half the field got destroyed out there. There's Zachary Chambers, who's still out on track, very surprisingly, but 6 is gaining whatever he can. I don't blame him. Lamas fell back to 11th. Mongold's now cracked the top 10, and that what I'm saying? Oh, that's okay, it's different. But look at this, Nathan Hudson trying to get around DJ Curtis for position. That's for the 5th spot right there. Nathan Hudson driving the wheels off that Shore Lodge Chevrolet. If he doesn't get the win, I bet he'd love a top 5. That'd be very, very good for that rookie. He hasn't had a good 2 races so far this season, but this race could really mean a lot to him if he can get this top 5. Still battling though, very, very hard. And it looks like, yes he will. He's gonna get it. Watch out for that Shore Lodge Chevrolet. Let's see who our fastest car is. So 21 of Austin Mongold, who's currently in the 10th spot. Trying to battle for 9th over Jeff James of the 54. He's got right side damage. But he ran a 1:16, 1:73 was the 21 of Mongold. And James Spalls was second fastest with the 1.183 on the same time there. So those two got the fastest cars, no doubt about it. Qualls, He's closing in on Onesto and Benjamin Miles, but Onesto is fourth fastest, and Benjamin Miles is sixth fastest. So very interesting to see there. Let's see on who's out of the race. Oh, we got a lot of people out. Matt Dallio, Preston Plord, Chris Louvier, Ash Curtis, Keith Batson retired the race. I didn't see him out of the race. The 55 of Sean Galligan's out of the race. Tough break for Sean. That is not what he needed. Charles Jackson's out. Caleb Harris is out. Stenbecker's come back on track. Henry Samper's out. PJ Williams is out. Oh, actually, who's the 79? Oh, that's Steve Pollard. Excuse me, my mistake. And the 60 of Levi McIntyre's out of the race. What happened to the 60? And then cars that are lapped down are James Barker in 36, who's now out of the race. Seth Cole is 2 laps down in 34th. Greg Jones is 2 laps down 29th. The 6 is Zachary Chambers is 2 laps down 28th, and 1 lap down 27th is Devin Beckers. There was some dust kicked up there. Could have been Cavagnaro, I'm not too sure. Cavagnaro, oh, and Olis, yeah, so yeah, excuse me. Oops, oh, I pressed the wrong button. Oh crap, my bad. I was about to say, the 16 car is the last car on the lead lap, and then let's see, where is the 16 of Carter Fargo? There he is in 24th. Oh, some smoke. Oh, Kate Shervin in the tire barrier. But Benjamin Miles is still the leader as we're on the halfway point and half the field is just gone. But Onesto is closing that gap more and more, though, as that TND Dodge Challenger trying to close in on that Ford Mustang right there. And look at the top three. You got Ford, Dodge, and Chevy. And that Chevy, who's in third, was the previous race winner. So very well for James Qualls. But Onesto has closed that gap on Benjamin Miles. And Onesto wants that lead. Gave a bump, but he lost some ground on the 98. Cavagnaro there in 22nd. Trying to salvage what he can get there. Oh, Ty Nutt in the pit road. And Seth Cole back on pit road as well. I think Shervin retired out of the race. And yes, she did. She's out of the race. I'm amazed how Lamas is still in the top 10. Kyle Matthews in some great run for the 85. He has not had any luck whatsoever. And there looked like there'd been a wreck on pit road. That was from earlier on. I forgot to say, but we'll have to take a look at that. But Nathan Hudson's closing in on Brody Talley more than Curtis closing in on Hudson. That top three, though, still remains the same. Onesto, man, he had a hell of a run coming in after this, coming in on the hill there, and just gave a bump to Miles and lost the momentum. Yeah, this is where Onesto gets really good runs right here, but just can't manage to like get a pass or something. All three take their turns very well. And Qualls isn't meant to be a road course racer, but he's doing a hell of a job right now. That's pretty good for the 70. Give him credit right there. Miles, though, enjoying what he is. What he is getting, the outside pole setter. Onesto grabbed the pole, but somehow Miles managed to get the advantage. So let's go through our field rundown here. As Miles is your leader, followed by Joseph Onesto in second and James Qualls third. Brody Talley having a solid day right now in fourth. Fifth is Nathan Hudson. Sixth, DJ Curtis. Seventh, Kyle Matthews. Eighth is Austin Mongol. Great job for him. He was 10th at a point and gained up 2 spots. Ninth is Cody Lamas. I still don't know how he's still in the top 10, but he somehow managed to in that car, despite getting taken out twice. And Jeff James is in 10th. 11th is Jordan Culp. His car Fargo's a lap down 22nd. 12th is the champion Justin Talpass. Solid day for the champion right here. Trying to get something going right there. Who hasn't had a good start as well. Ramian Fisher's in 13th. 14th is Stephen Pollard III. 15th is Chris Washer, Cup Series champion. 16th is Momo Akari. 17th is Mason Powers. 18th is Austin Talley. 19th is Jay Barker. And completing top 20 is Justice Shelton. There you see 21st is Alan Cavagnaro. There's the lead pack. And then you saw in the lap down cars, 22nd is Carter Fargo, a lap down. Devin Becker's 2 laps down in 24th. And 25th, 2 laps down, is the 6th. And now we've confirmed that Seth Cole is out of the race. 6 laps to go, though. We may have a calmer race now, unless... Oh my god, wow. Oh, Mason Powers gets turned by Austin Talley. And Talley goes into the tire barriers as well. My bad, I'm clicking the wrong button there, but both the Racy Chevrolet and the Lowe Chevrolet involved. And how about Austin? He was making through all those brackets, started dead last, and now he's going to be out. I spoke too soon about not having any more wrecks, and unfortunately, well, we had it. This will help the lap down cars get more spots. So as long as they're surviving, get more spots. Give them credit. That's a good thing. Still, I don't know how Lamas is in the top 10. He got taken out twice. And, wow. Give him credit, though. He's running well. Oh, battle for second. James Qualls trying to go for second underneath Joseph Onesto. Onesto gets loose off the corner. And Qualls is going to get the second spot. He's not clear yet, but he's going to clear him at this corner. Oh, then again, Onesto got a good run on that high line right there. But Qualls looks like he's going to get it, and yes, he is. Qualls to second. The Johanna Long car driving the wheels off that car right there. Man, that 70 car is just running strong. And look who I'm seeing that's trying to close in on 4th right there on Brody Talley. Nathan Hudson in the 2. That car has just been strong. And back to the fastest lap one more time. Mongold still has the fastest car. And James Qualls, you know, by a 1/10 of a second, is second fastest. A 10th slower, actually, I should say. Miles still at that .389. I believe Qualls, was that his best lap right there? No, he ran 1:17. Yeah, Miles ran a .478. He ran a .764. Yeah, he needs something to get going. Look at Mongol trying to get around Kyle Matthews for position right there. Austin Mongol, the fastest car out on track right now, trying to get underneath the Lucas Chevrolet Camaro right there. And this is where you can get a good run on these turns right here. And he's going to get it as Austin Mongol in the 21 U-Haul Ford. Mongol to the lead. Man, Mongol having a great day as well. I don't think we're going to catch up to any lap traffic, I don't think, unless, like, something drastic happens. Jeff James is in 10th right now. But that 31 of Jordan Culp trying to close in on him. And let's see, Culp ran last time a 1:17.296. He ran a 1:17.854 was Jeff James. And that means that 31 is closing in. And has got a faster car than the 54 of James. And actually, besides Hudson who caught up, Curtis has caught up as well. But Nathan Hudson, man, he is just closing that gap on Brody Talley. Nathan Hudson really wants a good run. And Qualls, I think if I were Benjamin Miles, I'd watch out because Qualls ran a little faster lap than Benjamin Miles that last lap. But we're coming into 3 laps to go here at Mosport. See the laps when they come on by. I'm going to check to make sure everything's all cool. And we are. Here we go. Last lap for Miles was a 6:42. 1.17175. Uh-oh. Qualls is going to close that gap even more now. He's got that car to beat his Qualls. You're on board with that Ford Travel Motorcraft or Motorcoach Chevrolet Camaro. And you could tell he is closing that gap a little more. So if I were Benjamin Miles, I get a little worried right now. Qualls is trying to go 2 for 3 in the first 3 races of the season, winning last race at Phoenix. Oh, and look at the gap he closed in on that corner. Miles did not expect that coming. Qualls is coming. You could tell how Qualls is running. He really wants win number 2 this season to make sure he's going to be all set for when we get to the All-Star race. Well, not for the All-Star race, but for when we head into the playoffs and all that stuff. And we enter chase mode. Remember, we're not doing that chase format where we get the win and you're in, but it'd be nice for Qualls to get 2 wins this early. It will show a dominant effect this early in the season. 2 laps to go at the stripe. Let's see what it was at the time. 0.694, 0.453. Man, that gap is just closing with 2 laps to go. But Qualls is running out of time, though. Miles has just got to make sure he takes these turns very well. And Qualls messes up, and he's all good. But, man, Qualls, he's got that car to beat. Oh, and I think Miles got a little bit into the grass there, slowed his car a little bit. But, man, I can't wait to see what Qualls is going to do off this turn. I can guarantee you Qualls is going to get a good run. Oh, let's see if that's the case. And, oh, he closed it even more. Oh, my word. This is unbelievable, though. Sorry for that long pause there. Let my dog in there. But anyway, Benjamin Miles still the leader, though. And looks like Onesta will settle in 3rd. Nathan Hudson trying to close in, but don't look good, though. Here we go. White flag is displaying, though, for Benjamin Miles. Looking for his first Outback win of his career. And, oh, Qualls barely ran a faster car than Miles, but I think Miles may have got this in the bag. Unless Miles messes up, because Cavagnaro, he's not too far back. He's not too slow. But it looks good for Benjamin Miles in the 98. He's going to make sure he takes it well. Oh, he got in the grass a little bit, but same with Qualls. Give credit to James Qualls, though. He's driving the wheels off that 70 car. But looking on that rear cam, you could tell that 70's got the car to beat, but I think it's running out of time, though. Yeah, the 98, after those 2 corners right there, he just gets a rocket ship of a car, just gets going. The 70 car's just losing it just a tiny bit right there. But here we go into the final 3 corners. And it looks like Benjamin Miles has got this in the bag. And here we go. Off the final turn comes the 98. And Benjamin Miles wins his first career NRSL Outback Series race. Here at Mosport, 2nd Qualls, 3rd Onesto, 4th Brody, 5th Hudson, 6th Curtis, 7th Mongold, 8th is Kyle Matthews, and Cody Long is going to end up 9th with Jordan Culp in 10th, who got around the 54, who fell back quite a ways. Oh, he fell back to 16th. Ramian Fisher, 11th, 12th, Justin Talonpass, 13th, Pollard, 3rd, 14th, Washer, 15th, Akari, and there's 16th, Jeff James, 17th, Jay Barker, 18th, Jessica Shelton, and 19th, it looks like who's going to finish that race out could be Alan Cavagnaro in the 44. But there's your winner, folks, Benjamin Miles. He is your winner for today's race. Now, we're going to go through our results right here. And as you can see, also 21 cars finished the race, with 19 on the lead lap. 20th was Devin Becker, who was 2 laps down. And 21st was Zachary Chambers, 2 laps down. The rest of the drivers of the race include Mason Powers, Carter Fargo, Austin Talley, Kate Shervin, Ty Naughton, Levi McIntyre, Henry Sanford, Greg Jones, Seth Cole, PJ Williams, Steve Pollard, Caleb Harris, Charles Jackson, Austin Weiner, James Barker, Sean Galligan, Keith Batson, Ash Curtis, Chris Liviere, Preston Flord, and Matt Dalio. Alright guys, so now we've shown all the results. As Miles heads down to pit road, let's take a look at some of our incidents in today's race. You're going to see it right there. They went 3 wide coming off after turn number 1. And Weiner's going to get hooked by the 54 of Jeff James, who just gets taken out into this. And the first car just easily gets involved. Nowhere goes Ash Curtis. And then just a pile-up wreck right there coming into play. We're going to go in the helicopter cam. We're going to take a look at Cody Lamas in just a minute. Then you see cars sliding in the grass, which is not a good idea, because Stephen Pollard III goes into the wall. Ty Naughton, Jessica Schoen, Matt Dalio, and look what's coming up right there, that tire barrier right there. And unfortunately, Ty Naughton and Steve Pollard III, well, Naughton hits it, but yeah. Then there's some wreck right there. Oh, that's Seth Cole. Let's go back. Yeah, 62. Oh, what do you know? Chris Louviere is going to get into him coming off this corner. And Louviere just decides, I'm just going to take you out. James Barker with a miss right there. And then Seth Cole's going to back end it into the wall right there. He takes a hard lick, but somehow manages to keep the car going, though, which I'm surprised. Oh, right there you see off the corner of your screen as Mason Powers. Chris Louviere took a hard hit, Jeff James. Or not Jeff James. James Barker, excuse me. We're going to go look at that right now. Man, Louviere took a hard hit. Oh, that's what happened to Preston Flord as well. Mason Powers didn't really get a lot of damage off that. Surprise there. But let's go to Barker. Actually, let's go to Louviere. Okay, now he took out Seth Cole. Sorry if I'm switching between helicopter and TV1. Oh, James Barker just blatantly takes out the 14 with the help of the 25 right here. And all three of these guys are rookies. And watch Louviere's hit. This is a hard hit. Goes on two wheels. And Preston Flord nowhere to go. Cody Lamas, how does he avoid that? That is unbelievable. Man, that's a hard hit right there for these three. And at that point, we were going... Oh, there's Matt Dalio. What happened to the 19? Yeah, so much took place. I didn't see all what had happened. But... Oh, whoopsie. Okay, there's Austin Weiner right there. Oh, that's Seth Cole right there. Matt Dalio didn't even see him because of the cloud of smoke right there. Who runs into him there. And then Seth Cole is just a target and Keith Batson runs into him. And look at the 19 Dalio. Goes nearly outside of the track. And Ash Curtis runs into him right there. Then there's that incident before. And now, I think the next incident that takes place from this area. No, wasn't there. We'll take a look in a second. Let's actually take a look right now. We saw this in real time too. Austin Talley, I don't know what he was thinking right there. Just decides I'm going to take out Zachary Chambers, and he was just constantly leaning on the 6. Both of them go into the sandpit right there. And the 6 car goes around. The 5 car was in the sandpit, but managed to get out. Unfortunately, Zachary Chambers was not able to get out, unfortunately, which is a tough break for Chambers. That is not what he needed. And normally, because they can't, get out of there right, they have to try to go backwards on here, and they, unfortunately, couldn't work for Zachary. Which you're going to see right here. Yeah, Zachary just, tried to go, and he couldn't go, and they tried to go backwards with a 360 and couldn't do it. So that's what happened to him. Now let's look at some of the others. Well, Mosport, especially my area, is well known for this area with a lot of trouble. Sean Galligan gets into Keith Batson right here. And this takes out both drivers right here. But Batson, he's going to take one of the worst for these guys. Head on into the tires. And then Galligan runs in passenger side. A hard hit for Batson. Got word he's okay, though. That's a good news right there. But Galligan took a lick as well. Tough break for both those guys trying to look for good runs. Unfortunately, get taken out. Oh, we got to see that Weiner and Cody Lamas deal because we're right here on it. Now, Weiner's trying to get out of pit road. Lamas was battling with Shervin, and oh, they just hit each other in the side, sideswiped each other. And look at how both these guys make a tremendous save, though, despite using the wall right here. But unfortunately, the 12 of Weiner, his teammate, gets a little air there. So I don't think Weiner's going to be too happy with Cody right there. Still, I question about how Cody gets a top 10, though. That's still unbelievable. I can't get the words on my mouth to this day right now where he still got it, but he did, though. See what happened to Greg Jones and a few others, though, from their wrecks as we're checking through. And also Devin Becker. So, well, now I know what happened with the pit wreck right here and what happened to Cavagnaro and Greg Jones. Cavagnaro just slides off the final corner, who gets turned by Greg Jones, and there's this glitch where they go through the pit wall, and here's magic. Whoop, right through. And I don't know what Greg Jones was doing. He just decided, oh, coming back out on track, and, well, the glitch ends right there, and he got stuck in between the wall and all that, and that's not good for the 11. Unfortunately, he retired out of the race because of that. There's also the Charles Jackson and Caleb Harris incident. We're going to go back and take a look at that right now. Just, wow, that was right in front of him, too. That was not long ago, too, from that wreck. Okay, let's see what happened there. This was a little bit after the Weiner and Cody Lamas deal. Now, remember, we saw this very slightly, but I think Weiner's going to be the cause of it. Yep, right there. Caleb Harris just runs into him there. And Charles Jackson is going to get Caleb Harris no room whatsoever. And the Racing for Jesus Chevrolet Camaro gets turned by the Flex Seal Chevrolet Camaro. And both of them go into the tires and go out of the race. So that's what happened with those guys. Now let's see what happened with... Let's see here through the field. I'm trying to think of... Who is that? Yeah, let's see what happened to McIntyre and a few others right there. This is what happened to Henry Sanford right here. James Barker was holding him up. I think he had enough of that, but unfortunately, what Henry forgot to realize is that, you know, you gotta, once you clip a driver, when you try to turn him, you gotta get out of the way as well, but once you're in the grass too, you slide easily. But James Barker and Henry Sanford both nail the edge of the tire barrier, but man, the 71 of Barker took the worst of the impact right there. Tough break. Hope those guys are okay. But we saw Henry moving his car, so that was his assumption. He's all right. But, man, hope James Barker's all right. That was a hard hit right there. Now let's see some more. I think it's safe to say Austin Weiner's not making friends today. Unfortunately, he was holding up Devin Becker. So 3 people he pretty much pissed off right there. And Becker just decides... Yeah, I'm going to turn you right there. But, oh man, Weiner took a hit right there to the wall. But here's the funny thing what happened to Becker. When this happened, he didn't get damaged. But watch the fail what he does. He just slightly scrapes the tires there. But then he tries to get the car going. And then they try to do that classic reverse deal. And unfortunately, it does not work. You're going to see it in just a bit. Okay, he's damage free right now, and we're just gonna show you in full motion here because it's going pretty slow. Weiner like pushes the 20 car, he tries to get going, and then he gets stuck, and then watch back here. This is a fail right here. Bam, there's back end damage, and then just keeps running into it. Good job, Becker. And I believe the next incident may have been the... Let's go back. I think it may have been having to deal with Levi McIntyre and Carl Fargo. Let's look what happened to them. I call it the three hard turns for a reason. Something happens in any of those areas. And this was a common thing last season too, what happened at least one time. McIntyre gets turned by Carter Fargo, and then watch this here. They're going to go outside the track, right through the ambulance. Fargo's going to nail the edge of the wall, and McIntyre goes outside the track. As you can see right there, Fargo... He's already trying to get through the get back on the track, but McIntyre instantly gets stuck where the catch fence, where the fencing was. So that's what happened to those guys. That's what happened to them out of the race. Now let's see what happened to Kate Shervin and also the Austin Talley incident. Same incident as before, though. Kyle Matthews is going to hook Kate Shervin right there. And unfortunately, Shervin goes around and gets into the tire barriers. Matthews doesn't. Shervin goes into the driver's side, though. He takes a hard hit right there. And, man, a lot of drivers, they tend to go and wreck in this area there. So that's what happened to Shervin. Now let's see what their one of our final wrecks of plays taken took place. See what happened to Tally and something else there. You got to give credit to Austin Tally. He started dead last, made through all the wrecks, but unfortunately just got too aggressive at the end, and then unfortunately takes out Mason Powers and himself. Right there, just clips the 25, and then the 5 car tries to not get in the grass because he obviously slides. He gets in, and then Powers goes head-on into the tires, and then Tally just glides on into the tires right there, which ends his day right there. I believe those were all the incidents taking place here at Mosport. But Benjamin Miles, though, is your winner. And you've seen the results. I'll show you one more time. But thank you guys for watching. If you like this race, be sure to give it a like, comment for your ride to stay in the series. For at least the first 5 races, subscribe to be a part of the NRSL. And I will see you guys later for the Cup race here at Mosport, and then race number 4 at April for our next Super Speedway of the season. Till then, goodbye, everybody.